Hey, if you were gonna do like an onomatopoeia for a spit, what would it say? Phew, pew, split. Would you just say spit? Spit. What would you say, Kat?
I like spew.
Spew.
Like a laser. That's how Kat imagines spit as lasers.
A
Laser
laser?
spit.
Laser spit.
Laser. What's your power? Laser spit.
Hey, brother!
And welcome everyone to another edition of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are taking on the hardest platform 9 3/4 quiz. Imagine it's so hard, there's a house elf's piece of magic blocking you from getting through the platform.
Whoa.
That hard.
That's how hard the quiz is?
That's how hard the quiz is. That difficult.
But now we also have been reminded of whom blocks the barrier. I don't even know.
You
if
know
that's
what?
correct.
If the question was who stops Harry and Ron from getting onto the platform in year 2, and we didn't know,
then
that
can
would
we
be,
even
that
call
would
it-
be bad. Also, that's not a very hard question.
It's not a very okay. Anyway,
A
let's find
handful
out.
of the questions may or may not be about that caliber.
Well,
Well, we're just gonna have to find out. Maybe today is the day we get the perfect streak. Let's dive on in. Anything from the trolley, dear?
that's. I'm afraid that would be an incorrect question. That's from the train. This isn't the Hogwarts Express quiz, people.
It's true.
This is the platform 9 3/4 quiz. Okay.
So, platform 9 3/4. What happens here? Lots of things. Harry goes to school mostly.
Mostly that's what.
Yeah. I'm sure that other things are happening there.
I-
Or are they? Like, does platform 9 3/4 like cater to like other wizard kind? Like during other times of the year?
I'm
Or do
pretty
they have the one train that goes to the one place?
I think that's it. One train to the one place. At least at Christmas and Easter as well.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of like infrastructure upkeep
Yeah.
for like a minimal, especially when you consider the fact that people are probably coming from, like, people could live close to Hogwarts and have to travel to platform 9 3/4 so
Yeah.
they could travel back to Scotland.
Exactly. It can be difficult. It's contrived.
It's contrived.
You want everyone on the train though.
But they do that on purple?
Yeah, they do it on purple. Yeah.
In case you guys are new to the Jay versus Ben format, this is how it is going to work. Kat is on the other end of the microphone, and she's going to be reading us today's 10 primary questions, plus an additional 5 questions from our quizmasters over on Patreon.
Ben and I will have to answer all of the questions completely from memory, but if we both have no idea, then Kat can give us the multiple choice. Also, if you'd like to play along with us, there is a link to this quiz in the description down below.
I feel like you almost forgot that part.
I didn't definitely almost forget that
I
part.
saw
Don't be
it. I saw it.
ridiculous.
Play the tape, Riley.
The multiple choice. Also, if you'd like to play along with us, there is a link to this quiz in the description down below.
I feel like you almost forgot that part.
I didn't definitely almost forget that part. Don't be ridiculous. Play the tape, Riley.
Ha! Hilarious. Caught in the act.
Yeah, all right. But I remembered, that's the important thing, which is how this quiz is gonna go.
That's really fair.
Yeah.
Kind of savage, but very fair.
Ooh.
Let's dive on in.
Question 1. Who tells Harry how to get on to platform 9 3/4 on his first journey to Hogwarts?
Who tells him how
How.
to get on it?
Correct.
Oh, I got it, man. I got it. Yeah, this one. I mean, we're starting off with the old softballs and
It feels like a soft. Yeah, ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Molly wobbles.
Molly Wobbles.
It is indeed Molly Wobbles.
Yay!
Yay!
Got it right.
Molly Weasley had her. I just love her. She's just so great.
Probably one of the best characters in the whole series.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
just
She's a
so
delight.
kind-hearted.
Yeah, right up there with Hagrid and Dobby and Lockhart.
Yeah.
All of them are on the same playing field.
Everybody is like, yeah, it's like you got to go to your fan favorites. Of course, you
Yeah.
got Hagrid,
Right.
Dobby,
Mhm.
Molly Weasley,
Yes.
Lockhart.
Look,
One of these things is not like the rest.
There's no need for me to stay.
Dobby, because he's an elf.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's what I would argue with like Mrs. Price in 9th grade English. She'd be like, no, he's an elf. And he'd be like, no, but the rest of them are well loved and he's fake loved. And you'd be like, but humans, elf, right? And you'd be like, I'm not giving you the points.
Tut, tut.
What was the point?
What was the point?
Why don't English teachers take into account the passion behind your arguments more? It's like a spirited debate is happening.
Exactly.
Grant
People are
the point.
learning. They're applying themselves.
Question 2. In which book were Ron and Harry unable to access the platform to catch the Hogwarts Express?
Wow. Wow.
I told you the caliber of these was Hello.
I don't want to say this one's easier than the fake question we gave about the scenario earlier, but
It might be.
it might be.
3, 2, 1.
2.
Chamber of Secrets, yes.
I wrote it as chamber.
Chamber.
Like, see, because I ran out of room for the
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when you buy a piece
I
of
know how
poster
big words
board
are.
to like write happy birthday on it, and you're like, happy birthday.
I
That
feel like this
is-
always happened because they would have you write like Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be like H-A-P
Looking good.
P Y.
Mother's. Yeah, you're like, I only have one piece of poster board. We're not driving back to Kroger to get another one.
Happy Mother's Day, Harry.
Yeah.
And now for the first Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Roswell Sullivan Frothchild II and voted on by patrons. That is quite a name. That's a great name.
That's a great name.
That is a great name. In which book is there an old man at the exit to the platform to control the flow of people leaving through the barrier?
What?
At which book
Man, we went from like
is there an old man?
we
The
went from-
Quizmaster questions are significantly harder. I will say
So
that.
it seems.
We went
Okay.
from like gym class, you know, the teachers like throw an underhand
Yeah.
to basically straight Major League Baseball.
Right,
Where
just
they're
zinging
throwing
them down,
like
throwing sliders,
90-mile-an-hour curve balls.
the balls. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
indeed.
So the
Okay.
good news here is that at the very least, because what year, right? Like, does it want like calendar year, like
It wants book.
book year?
Well, it's book year.
Okay.
Okay.
So like which
So we have a
book-
1 in 7 chance no matter what.
Right.
It's like basically a roll of the dice, except a little bit worse.
Which year is there someone standing outside of the platform?
At the exit to the platform to control the flow of people leaving through the barrier.
When do
So
we,
So
when
that
do we
sounds
have-
like the end of the book.
like more like end of book, not
Yeah,
beginning
this
of
is
book.
like them getting back and going back.
Right,
through
like
the
they're
barrier.
they're getting back through, so it's just like, okay, don't everyone rush the platform at once. All them muggles are bound to notice, probably. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna like try and reason myself. So I don't think it's that one, and I don't think it's that one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. What's happening in these things? When is it most advantageous?
This is not significant.
It's like, I'm trying to think, is there a reason the platform would be more crowded on one occasion than another?
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Or like, or are there any books where they end before Harry like exits the platform entirely?
There's at least one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm down to a coin flip.
I don't know how you're ruling out so much.
I'm just trying to remember certain things.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I said 2.
I said Goblet of Fire.
It is Philosopher's Stone.
Butts!
Man,
I think you guys are overthinking like the point of it. I think it was more just like she includes more details about like stuff about.
Well,
the
that's why I
world.
went to the second one, because I thought the first one might have ended with Harry like
'Cause, like,
literally still on the train, because he's like, Dudley doesn't know I'm not allowed to do magic. Kind of book.
Question 4. What had Neville lost that he was looking for on the platform in Philosopher's Stone?
I gotcha.
ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
His toad Trevor.
Trevor.
His toad, Trevor.
His toad Trevor.
Trevor, his toad.
Trevor,
Nice.
his toad. Whatever happens to Trevor? Like, do you think of
Basically-
like Order of the Phoenix, like while he's like becoming like a bona fide like cool kid Neville?
Yeah.
Like if he's still got Trevor like back, you know, he's got to go feed him like flies and stuff.
I don't think so, because on
That's
Order
like-
he's got the Mimbulus Mimbletonia, because it gets the stink sap all over Harry just as Cho opens the door. He's like, thanks, Neville!
Come on, man.
Dude!
Question 5. What time does the Hogwarts Express depart from the platform 9 3/4?
Aw, man. It's
Pretty sure this is right. I
Alright.
feel dumb. I was thinking this earlier, and I was like, now I'm second guessing it.
All right, you ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
11.
I was gonna put 11, and I said noon. It's 11.
Yes!
I was like, Ben, don't be an idiot. It's definitely
It's
not
definitely-
gonna be like not around time.
Right. 11 is the like, I've got plenty of time to get there time when you're still going to be late.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the way until 11, I've got all morning.
That's the thing about like flights. Yeah, if it leaves at 11, you're like doomed compared to if it leaves at like 6 a.
Oh right, if it's 6, yeah. Oh my gosh, plane math is the worst.
It is.
Because you'd be like, flight's not until like 8, and you're like, okay, but it's gonna take an hour to get there, right? So then that's 7 a.m. and then of course we want to be there 2 hours for like security or whatever. So then that's 5. Plus I gotta have like an hour to get up and shower. It's like 4. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna have it 4 in the morning. Great.
Yeah. I thought I was
Good.
getting up at
Yeah.
I thought I was getting up at 7:47, and
Yeah.
now it's 4.
Huh? What happened?
And now for the second Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Andrew D. Griffin and voted on by patrons. How many days a year is platform 9 3/4 used?
Oh boy. Okay. I
Y'all
think
were
that-
discussing this earlier,
Right.
so
I know.
I expect
Yeah.
you to get it correct.
That and that. And this. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I think.
I mean, okay, so
Don't overthink it, man. Or do overthink it.
I mean,
Rethink it. Reverse it.
the thing I'm trying to remember is whether or not this counts. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
6.
I said 4.
6.
6.
Is it Easter?
It is Easter.
It's Easter.
But
He said
nobody
Easter
ever-
earlier.
Nobody ever leaves for Easter.
Yeah, but they still have to have a train just in case someone leaves.
I really was just like,
Damn Easter
I feel like-
holidays, man.
It's okay.
I feel like it's like one of those like total throwaway. I think Draco goes somewhere for Easter once.
Yeah, sure.
It's like he won't be here. He went home for
Easter
Easter.
holiday.
And it's like that's the only time it's ever been referenced ever
Mhm.
that he's not there.
Yeah.
Question 7. This is a continuation, I guess, of question 5. And on what date does the Hogwarts Express depart the platform to head to Hogwarts?
Right? Is that right? Oh my gosh, now I feel silly. I think that's right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
September 1.
September 1.
September 1.
September 1, which is apparently annually a Sunday.
Because they always have
Always
Monday
class the
classes.
next day.
Right. It's true. It's true. It'd be so nice if it was on like a Friday or a Thursday even.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be the best. And then you get there, you get like, full weekend,
Right.
get reacquainted to the castle, do your thing,
Go hang out in the grounds while
Yeah.
the weather's still
visit
nice.
the gift shop.
Hang out. You think there's a gift shop?
There's got to be some sort of gift shop at Hogwarts where they like buy the appropriate house-colored scarves and stuff.
It's
Right?
true.
Right?
I've never
Like
considered.
they all wear like the crests and the ties, but they don't know what house they're gonna be until they get there. So not that you couldn't absolutely just magic a tie to do it, but apparently you don't know how to do magic yet because you're still a first year. So yeah, I think there's got to be like a gift shop somewhere,
Man, I would love.
or like a bookstore is probably
I
what they
would
call it. Yeah,
love that gift shop. I'd
Yeah.
probably go there all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
You guys think I need another? Think I need another scarf?
Thinking about getting another one. Red and yellow. maybe get a Hufflepuff one.
Just for fun.
Question 8. How do you access platform 9 3/4?
Okay, feels like sort of a wordy answer. Oddly specific.
Oddly specific. Hang on a second. Hang on.
It's like the answers right there on the title.
Right.
Me.
Right here.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Walk at the barrier between platforms 9 and 10.
Yep. Yeah, it specifically says walk through the apparently solid barrier dividing platforms 9 and 10. But yeah, you got
Okay.
it. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
These are the types of questions that always throw me off because they just seem too obvious.
Right, you're like, they wouldn't make it this they wouldn't call it a test if it was this obvious. What are they testing?
Right. I completely must have forgotten about the
Yeah.
ring of fire that you first
Yeah.
need to swan dive
Oh,
through
yeah.
into a pool of piranhas.
Right.
All right.
But that's how you get on.
That is, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's what's happening inside the wall between the platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would you ask me a question that isn't hard?
Alrighty, and now for the third Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Morgan and Jack and voted on by patrons. In Book 1, what creature did Lee Jordan have on the platform?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel like
sort of
I
a-
feel like I had something come immediately to mind.
It's like almost a trick question.
Okay.
which I can explain later.
All right, well, here, let's turn. 3, 2, 1.
Giant tarantula.
A giant tarantula. That is correct.
Yeah.
I will give you tarantula. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Feels like it's confusing because,
I feel like all tarantulas are giant in my brain, so that's fine.
but then there's also acromantulas, which are just like which are apparently very tarantula-like, but are just even more giant.
Even more
Like
tarantula.
there's a difference between a tarantula and a giant tarantula and an acromantula, which is scary.
It's like, I don't want to run into a standard tarantula,
Yeah.
let alone any other much larger size.
Yeah.
But speaking of tarantulas.
Oh, come on. What does that have to do with leaving?
Hello and welcome everybody to the Scenic Route, where I, Ben, walk away from my brother Jay and tell you about today's sponsor. And I gotta tell you what, guys, it is scenic not that part. Scenic today over there, but not over there. But over there, it's also very bright. Hence the Anyhizzles. I'm very excited to tell you about today's sponsor, which happens to be this shirt. Sort of. One thing you might not be aware of about how we keep the lights on over here at SCB HQ is very much in thanks to our very generous patrons over on Patreon, which, if you're unfamiliar with, is a service where you can provide a monthly contribution to one of your favorite creators, and it just kind of helps them continue to do what they love to do. And then in exchange, we can provide you with some really cool rewards. For example, at our $3 tier, you can enter the Super Carlin Brothers Discord, where Jay and I will frequently pop in just to chat with members of the community. The reason I'm talking to you today is because of our quarterly t-shirt tier, where 4 times a year you get an exclusive piece of Super Carlin Brothers merchandise that you can't get anywhere else, and this time it's these shirts. What makes these shirts in particular so special is that they don't actually come like this. They first come like that. And what's gonna make it even cooler is that Jay and I personally will be going through and tie-dyeing every single one of the shirts for this month's shirt club. That means that absolutely no 2 shirts will be exactly the same. They're very unique. I am truly super excited about these shirts. I think that they're coming out really, really awesome. And if you'd like to claim your own, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/supercarlinbrothers and selecting the t-shirt tier, and you have up until September 30th, 2022 to get in on these shirts. One last time, that's going to be patreon.com/supercarlinbrothers. Select the t-shirt tier. Link is in the description down below.
But I guess while he's gone, I should tell you about today's sponsor, DoorDash. Let me ask you guys, have you ever wished you didn't have to pay delivery fees when you ordered on like DoorDash? That's a rhetorical question. Who would optionally choose to pay delivery fees? Personally, I hate them. But if you've been watching Jay vs. Ben for a while, you know we've ordered a lot of cake on this show. And all the money I spent on delivery fees on DoorDash, I could have bought another cake. Ooh, a spoon. Oh, that's good. That's good. I have chocolate all over my face. But you know what's really great about this cake is that I did not have to pay delivery fees on it. I could literally have my extra cake and eat it too. And that is because this is the summer of Dash Pass, which actually gets you year-round 0 delivery fees. Plus, it'll just save you money on regular orders and give you access to exclusive members-only offers. With Dash Pass by DoorDash, you save an average of $4 to $5 on every order you make for pickup or delivery. Meaning if you're ordering with DoorDash as little as 2 times per month, Dash Pass will just pay for itself, and you won't have to worry about those pesky delivery fees, which is just more cake in your pocket. Oh, that would probably be like not a great place to keep cake. But Dash Pass doesn't just excuse those delivery fees, it also comes with member-only specials, so you'll have everything you need to enjoy your summer right at your fingertips. So shine bright with DoorDash's Summer of Dash Pass and get up to 50% off your first order up to a $15 value. Just use promo code JVersB2022 at checkout when you spend $12 or more. That's 50% off your first order up to a $15 value when you sign up for DoorDash during Summer of Dash Pass when you use promo code JVersB2022 at checkout. One more time, that's promo code JVersB2022 up to 50% off your first order up to a $15 value. Link is in the description down below.
I'm back.
I swear to God, if you put that honey in a pit of tarantula. Sorry.
I have released a tarantula in the office somewhere.
Nothing would make me madder than if there was
I
suddenly a tarantula.
I would
Nothing
quit.
worse than a
I would
sudden
just
tarantula.
quit. I would not come back to work
Yeah.
ever again.
It's okay. I also released a spider-eating snake
Oh.
and a
Still not
bird,
great.
a snake-eating bird, and a bird-eating tarantula. Wait, no, that's where I started.
We got a regular game of rock, paper, snake in the office happening right now. Who's gonna win?
Question 10. In the Deathly Hallows epilogue, what was Teddy Lupin caught doing on platform 9 3/4?
Oh, man.
man.
Very particular phrase that I'm looking for.
Okay,
I
it's a
know.
phrase. It's just the verb, or do we need the name too?
Also the name.
Oh man. Okay, I got it.
I feel like my mind is thinking like, I know that it is, well, I'm pretty sure that it's French. And
That's accurate.
I feel like
I'll give you that.
my
It's
brain
French.
keeps saying like, blank our Geraldine.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yes.
but it's not Geraldine.
Definitely right now, Geraldine. Is that the Frenchest name you can think of?
It doesn't even feel French at all. My
Yeah.
mind's like, think of a Frencher name,
It
man.
sounds like an 80-year-old woman, not French.
It's got to be Fleur and Bill's daughter, who goes by the name
Right.
Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Oh no.
A classic villain name.
Oh, Ben. Does it help that I
You
know?
clearly have the exact correct person. You know, I'm sure, the verb.
I do.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mm,
What is it?
I've got it written down.
Francine's also coming to mind.
Yeah.
But it's probably just
'Cause
France.
France? Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I've got the een.
Yeah.
Is there an een in there?
There's not. I'll
Okay,
give you that.
that's good to know. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah. It's not
Ah,
Francine.
it's not Francine.
Uh-oh. What do you got? Tarantuline.
3, 2, 1.
Victoire.
You were so
Oh my god!
No way!
Oh no, Ben!
That is so
You got snogging though.
You got so close.
Yeah, it is Victoire.
Oh my god.
You're so close.
They probably go by that.
Oh, okay. Riley, throw a brownie point up there for him, because they're so close.
That is hilarious. What made you write Vicky?
I was literally trying to think of the most absurd name I could possibly think of, and I was like,
It's literally Victoire.
Victoire.
Oh.
this is
my
exactly what
gosh.
happened. We had, our parents had friends growing up who were Clyde and Vicky.
Yeah.
And I was like, Clyde's a funny name. And I was like, I should probably at least keep, like, closer.
Yeah.
Vicky.
Vicky.
So I did.
Yeah. Pretty
My
close.
God.
I cannot believe that.
Pretty close.
That is so funny.
Man.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Ben.
It's like your brain was trying to help you.
It's like it was.
Yeah. It brought you there a little bit. And you were like, that's a funny joke, brain. And your brain was like, no, Ben. Ben! Ben!
You moron! I'm furious. But, like, I mean, that's. It, like,
So
my
close.
head is on fire. I think
can't
it is. I
believe
think, like,
that.
whoever lives inside of the brain desk is, like, stomping its feet right
Yeah.
now. Like, dude!
Question 11. Also in the Deathly Hallows epilogue, when
Okay.
chatting on the platform, what does Ron reveal as his latest achievement?
Okay. I think I got this one.
Yeah.
You got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm still
Ready.
faith in you.
3, 2, 1.
Muggle driver's license.
Yes.
Muggle driver's
Yep, he
license.
passed a Muggle driving test. And now for the fourth Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Leah and voted on by patrons. Because Ron and Harry couldn't get through the wall to platform 9 3/4 in Chamber of Secrets, they took the flying car. How many Muggles saw this and subsequently had to get obliviated?
You were seen.
You were sane.
I will at least tell you it is not one number. It's like this or this.
Do you have an answer?
I mean, I have an answer written down.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
6 or 7.
I said 8 or 9.
6 or 7.
Yes! What? No way! Well,
Yep.
That's just amazing.
Yeah,
Way
it's
to
in
go,
the
Self.
it's in the Daily Prophet.
You know, all I could think was that when we do the trivia, that you always give the thing. It's like, when in doubt, go with the number 7 for Harry Potter. I was like, All right, 6 or 7.
So you used my own logic against me.
That's right. Thanks, bro.
Oh, man.
Question 13. In the Philosopher's Stone book, who helped Harry carry his trunk from the platform to the train?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Fred and George.
I said George Weasley.
It's Fred and George. Yeah.
Boom!
I had Fred and George.
I gave you a
written
half
first.
point.
A half point. An honorary half cat point.
Question 14. In the Prisoner of Azkaban book, what train is standing at platform 9 when Harry and Mr. Weasley go through the barrier?
What train
What?
is at platform 9?
Yeah, you might want the multiple choice.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Like the
It's-
Collider 9000?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
okay. Yeah, give me the multiple choice,
Okay.
Okay,
please.
yes.
Absolutely.
I will give you the multiple choice. Okay, is it A, Hull Executive, Hull, B, Flying Scotsman, C, the Tees 10 Pullman, or D, Intercity 125?
Oh boy, these are. This is just a complete, good old fashioned shot in the dark here. No, I was hoping I would hear one of them and it would like, oh yeah, that's that word. It like rings a bell, but none of these ring a bell for me.
No, none
At
whatsoever.
all.
This is even something where I feel like I could still like take 50-50 and still
Yeah, it would like not help me narrow in on it at all.
I have an answer. I've scribbled it onto my page, my sheet, my
I'm
desk.
going with that.
All right, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I said D.
I said D, as in Dale.
It is D, Intercity
man.
125.
Nice.
And now the fifth and final Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Morgan and Jack again and Caden Medwood and voted on by patrons. Who says, "Nice dog, Harry," when Sirius comes to the train station in Order of the Phoenix?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Dean Thomas.
Oh, I said Lee Jordan.
It's Lee Jordan.
Oh, man!
Way!
Ah,
Nice.
You got
man.
a little closer back to Jay at the end, but it was still a Jay win.
Oh, was that the final question?
That was the final question.
Oh, so I still won.
Yep, 12 to 9.5.
Hooray!
Point.
Oh,
Hey!
almost 9 3/4.
Whoa!
Quarters.
That's what I was actually
That's
going
almost
for.
a win. I feel
Going
like
for 9.5.
a brownie is a quarter of a point. So really,
Just
you
nailed
might
it.
win.
What?
I nailed it.
If it was only a quarter of a point, then you got 9 1/4.
No, because he
Oh.
got 9.5. He got a half point, but he also got a brownie.
Oh, okay. I got you.
'Cause I-
There
So
it
he's
is.
brownie
at
point
9
was
and
for
3/4.
It's math and now for Vicky.
So yeah, I got 0.25 points for Victoire,
There you go. Victoire, Vicky.
not
Man.
Geraldine.
Not Geraldine or Francine.
So
Man.
he got 9 3/4, which is like kind of a win.
It's its own kind of win,
It's
but
its
not
own
an
kind.
official win, which is what I had.
Yeah, the record books will have that, but there will be like an asterisk next to it that says like, but Ben had a pretty good game this time.
That's a pretty good one.
He did all right.
He was going for more of a themed score.
I did my best.
Did my best.
Anyway, how'd you guys do? I thought it was harder than I expected. Well, it was easier. It was either or. It was either nearly impossible
Or very obvious.
or very obvious.
Yeah. Or 6 or 7.
Guys, before we take off, we do want to tell you about a brand new show that we're doing over on Super Carlin Gaming.
Right, it's always fun to watch me and Ben face off, but in this game, you guys actually get to face off against each other. The way it is, we open up different packs of Pokemon cards, and you score the points based on how rare the cards inside are.
It's been a really fun show for us so far. We've been unboxing Pokemon cards like extensively for the past couple of years, and we finally found a way to like put it together in a well-produced show that we're really excited about. And the set is beautiful.
It is.
If nothing else, just go and admire the set.
Yeah,
It's really
so
fun. Yeah.
hopefully go check out Box Breakers over on Super Carlin Gaming.
Link in the description down below. And now we need to give a huge thank you to these Quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
Yes, big shout out to Roswell Sullivan, Frothchild II, or as I like to call him, Frothy 2,
Andrew D. Griffin,
Morgan and Jack,
Leah,
and Caden Medwid. Thank you guys so much for submitting all of your questions, and thank you to the rest of our Quizmasters for voting on those questions and getting them into today's game.
If you would like to submit your own questions for a future Jay versus Ben, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the Quizmaster tier. But guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to let us know how you did in the towel section down below.
Until next time,
Bye!